NFL 25.
No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
This defense for the Bears, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 3 catches, 53 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
On the ground, it's the rookie from Wisconsin. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Let's go! I want to see your TD celebration.
They run with Thomas. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing, Love. He gets it to Thomas. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. On is Jake Bailey to send this one away. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
But when I reviewed last week's game and saw the 4 touchdown passes that he threw, I thought about you during the Turkey Bowl last year. You guys had the same stats, except he got the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award with his.
Well, he got touchdowns, I got picks. I like going back watching the film with you, and you thought it was a good performance in person, obviously was, but you thought even better on tape. It was really something to watch.
Yeah, what I loved was how he spread it around. A lot of people involved in the passing offense. 4 touchdown passes culminated it.
Back with one complete. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 3rd and 4. As he throws there, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And taken right on the 30. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The home team's offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their 2nd possession. And he's been a consistent force offensively all season. Currently ranked amongst the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. Love, they go play action now. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Bullard. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They run it with Pirine on 1st down. And he'll get it inside the 35. The Bears had 8 and 6 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. 24 with Pirine. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
No score zone right here. No score zone, girl. It's a deep time for a turnover. Watch the
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And dropping it off underneath, here's Pirine. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Give to Pirine on the option. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there getting the safeties involved in run support.
2nd and 5. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule. I guarantee he probably was told that you don't want to start coming after me downfield because I just picked up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to see.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense? Someone who will dance with him and go where he goes. Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal into a touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now come the Packers for their next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Thomas has got it, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20.
This was a nice example of the offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. Down to the 10, and they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Point after here coming up. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Throwing on second and long. Love. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him, and that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
The Bears offense ready to get going again. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 1. Back to throw. Bullard. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Action here, they'll give to P-Line. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And his kick is good. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So he's been automatic.
Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Love looking to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've been off to the races already. A 17-0 lead. Now a chance for more here as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Bullard. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw. Bullard. That's caught by Harrison, right side. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer third, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked. In any case, it didn't work here.
They'll go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
On the ground, it's Thomas. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
They can't stop us.
Now Thomas. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
17-0 our score after 1.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the drive had stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
Off the middle, here's Perrin.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's more.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Still 2nd down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Green Bay's offense ready to go again. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You don't
down.
want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game.
And got his man complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Operating from the gun. Bullard. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Going down back at the 28. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. Back to throw. Bullard.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
No score zone right here. No score zone.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
That's caught by Tucker.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
This 2nd and 4.
Now the first carry here for the running back. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. This offense so far on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to throw. Bullard. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've had the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
From the gun on 3rd down.
Bullard able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on third downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this first and goal.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bears are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, now how about this return? A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Packers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They run the counter. Rose. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 44. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Our time to shine, fellas!
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Boy, some plays you can just sort of tell they're not going to work from the start, and that was one of them right there.
Yeah, I mean, he had every option taken away, and so all that was left for him to do was to try and keep it himself, but even he knew that he had nowhere to go.
Take it all the way, boys! Come on, run it! Let's light him up!
On 4th down, Love. He finds his man complete. It's Roth. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Working out of the gun. Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
Run that ball downfield, come on now! Run that ball down like a lawnmower, baby!
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Ballard. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Going back to Love. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will close the gap down to 14. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3, but I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all, but the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
In fact, there's just a bad ways in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Bullard. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 30-line. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
That is caught. And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
And just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
And able to get this out to the 25.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bears offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They go play action here on 1st down.
Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
They'll hand it to Pirine.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Operating from the gun. Bullard. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. Operating from the gun. Bullard.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Bullard.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. Back to throw again. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw. Bullard.
Pass taken in by Pirine.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the gun on third down, Bullard. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. DJ Moore with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. Throwing. Love. And Thomas has it. Room past the 35. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That's complete to Wicks. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. Slot man moves right. Love from the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On third down, Rich. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. And the punter bailing on now as he sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bears offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Throwing to start the drive. Bullard. Oh, look at the juke. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second and 1. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Hand off here for Pirine. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9. Looking to throw. Bullard got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down. Bullard. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on here to punt it away. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Another drive coming up for this Packers offense. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
This is Thomas. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. Now a second and 6. Love now. Over the middle, complete. It's Reed. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll leave him with third and a full yard to go.
We got more where that came from. There you go.
They'll try and run the option to pick it up. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Now Love. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
What a waste of time.
To throw now, here's Love. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Love. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And his kick here is good. And that drops the deficit from 28 to 25. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Well, this offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Here's a 2nd and 7. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. He finds his man complete. That's Ballard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Keep moving. Go get 6.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. To the air again, Love.
before he takes it inside the 40. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Love looking to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Love. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Bears are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. DJ Moore headed back out as the Bears take over on possession. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Here's P-Rod again on 2nd down. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game. He's moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like, that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I'd want him out. They tend to leave him in.
And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. P-Rod will take it in. Touchdown, Bears. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the 4th quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was.
And my goodness, another interception. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now P-Ryan. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Bullard. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless